What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of trying to top 1000 in the Under Classic. And today we're up here on Timbergold Trails, and we have a pretty decent Mule Deer buck to start, 155 to 250, and he looks pretty decent. Now the main goal here is actually Mule Deer. Now, obviously a huge one would be great, like this one right there, nice little fast drop here. But the main goal being the last non-typical, I'm missing the Mule Deer buck. So getting that would be pretty great. Just recently obviously got my very first blacktail buck, and I've had a whitetail non-typical for many years now, so finishing up the trio would be very nice. And we're starting off really strong here with 193 scoring Mule Deer buck. Not quite the 200 which I'm looking for the trophy lodge, but the 92 which is still very good. And obviously decided to take a quick trophy shot. Now, since we are on Timbergold, there's going to be plenty of very nice looking elk here, Rocky Mountain elk to be specific. And yeah, took out the wrong weapon, had just the wrong button here, but you know, definitely pretty good looking. Two back tines each, 245 to 435, so definitely not bad at all. Pretty nice frame here, so he's definitely going to be above 300 here. So that's definitely a nice bull to start off here as well. Two very nice animals at the start, which is great. I hope this sets the tone for the entire hunt / video. And pretty heavy, and a 369 scoring, so that's really good as well. Even more Rocky Mountain elk. Now there's a few different ones coming in, obviously here, this male one being the best by far. Up to 385, so not going to be quite as impressive as the last one, but still very nice frame and size overall, so should still be above 300. And you know, those cows didn't spook, so I just reloaded the crossbow and was, you know, going for another one, because obviously the main goal, while looking for all these trophies and everything, is still the top 1000, you know, that's the whole party, the whole reason why I'm doing this is to grind out some hunter score. And yep, a nice little 306 as well, so nice little above 300, and obviously the cow, each one counts for hunter score. Now, one of the two main carnivores here on this map is the grizzly bear, which we have right there, a nice little male as well. Don't have the score unlocked yet, so just had to go with the greatest mid, but not bad looking. Obviously the other big carnivore here would be the puma, which, you know, we're not going to be hunting really much. But yeah, 20.9 score here, nearly 21. Not the greatest, definitely, but also not bad at all. A nice little 6-1 gem. But yeah, no real pumas, because obviously they're mainly up in the mountains. Now, obviously, I just mentioned the two big carnivores, but obviously can't forget about the gray wolf. Now, surely they're not, you know, size-wise that big, but, you know, this one's 60 to 95 kilograms, that's definitely a big one. But yeah, tried to maybe line up a shot on the second one, but just plain out missed that, and those are done running. But yeah, this is obviously the third and last carnivore over here, but these are definitely a lot more common than pumas, obviously. They're pack hunters, so if you find one, you'll find plenty of them, and if you have like a semi-automatic 223, you'll find and be able to shoot plenty. But yeah, very nice score here as well, 16.51, that's nearly my personal best beaten there, but not quite. So yeah, just below, just a few 0.01s I think. But back to the actual main goal, Mule Deer bucks, 155 to 250, again a very good score estimate, decent weight estimate to follow. And obviously looking at his antlers here, definitely a very good sized buck. Now again, obviously looking for a non-typical mainly. I don't really care too much whether or not the non-typical would be, you know, a big one, small one, average, that's, you know, pretty whatever to me. I just hope to get one, my first one, and yeah, nice Mule Deer buck here, 176. Not quite as big as the first one, but still nothing to scoff at. Now, if you're looking to hunt the gray wolf on this map, I definitely recommend just hunting along this river down here. There's plenty of them. A nice little 40 to 70 kilogram male, dropped it in its tracks, but there's actually, not sure if you can really see it on video, all the way back there, there's another one trotting, and it's pretty hard to see for the rain. But, you know, so I'm gonna wait for that one to come in. Now, for this one, the weather did clear up a little bit, so that's definitely nice. You can actually maybe see this guy. Another 40 to 70 kilogram male, and honestly, at first I thought that would have been a drop shot as well. Not sure what exactly happened there, why it didn't drop, but it was a long shot, so it's not gonna go far at all. But you know, first gotta collect that nice little brownish red colored one. I do quite like how they look. Their fur on their modeling game is definitely quite impressive for a game this old. But yeah, another nice little 16 plus again, not bad at all. Decent gem here. And yeah, as I just said, lung shots are definitely not gonna go far. Yep, and this guy is just pretty much right back where I first spotted him here. 15.3, so not bad at all. Decent gem, 34. Definitely been on the trend upwards again for that because, you know, obviously after the tech launch, that was a 50,000 gem used. Not really wasted, but used, I'd say. So definitely need more again. And again, finding plenty of Mule Deer bucks here, decent looking ones. Had to take this one, it's a little weird angle here, just saw the head and kind of the neck of it. But there was a bunch of those coming in, so I probably would have spooked this guy if I decided to just wait for him to come closer or shoot the toes with the crossbow. So I just went for the shot to your neck bone skull. Dropped it 148. Definitely not as big as the last ones. Definitely more so average sized on Mule Deer Buck for the square, but 68 GM is pretty good. Now again, quite rainy down here, and there's 2 bucks coming in. Now obviously, just being able to quite clearly see the size difference in those. The first one being definitely way smaller than the back one, so I shot the back one first and actually hit the other guy here as well. Tried to go for a follow-up, and I'm not gonna lie, I did not actually, first of all, I didn't actually find another shot or hit one, but I didn't actually find that deer. It just circled back and ran in over its tracks multiple times, just could not find it, so that's quite unfortunate. Also, you know, got Doc here pretty mad, definitely got a message from him there. But thankfully did get the bigger one, just barely above 100 kilograms, but a really good score here, 194 score. 2 very, very good ones. Sadly, neither of them being above 200, but if these suns keep going like this, I'm sure that's just a question of time. Now, it's the next day, so we're back in Rocky Mountain Elk territory again, 292, 475. But it's definitely going to be more so on the lower end of that without any really good looking back tines or any back tines at all for that matter. But still a decent sized frame and pretty decent weight actually, and just barely above the 300 here, the 309, so a little higher than I was expecting, but nothing huge, especially not for Rockies. And again, back down here at the river, which is definitely my main hunting spot. I mean, you can just find so many animals, pretty easy to spot. And we have a decent Rocky Mountain elk here, should score higher than the last one. The frame does look pretty good, and there's back tines. I think someone commented once that they don't count, but I believe they count towards just normal size, as in they're not specified differently, just as back tines. But I just think so. I'm not 100% sure on that. Now we start off really strong for Mule Deer, with plenty of good bucks, even 2 above the 190s. But now it's kind of been going downhill with what I've been finding. Most of these have been this size, 62, 155. Now it will score towards the higher end here, but that's gonna really pull any weight here with the max being 155. But I guess it's a decent GM as well as a decent hunter score. I mean, 2 of them per kill, since neither the weapon nor the animal are maxed, but made a nice little 256 GM this hunt so far. Now, instead of, Mule Deer Buck, we have these wolves down here. Now, at first I thought this was actually a male until I read it, because just looking at it visually, the skull looked quite large, so I thought sure it must be a male, but just a pretty good scoring female here at 15.12. But a nice 29 GM, and each wolf is a pretty good thing, because I'm definitely quite low on this. I mean, I don't even have the score yet to be revealed from, so. Now we're going to be ending here in this kill. I decided to just go for this one, because I thought maybe I could get more than one, because I do have the rifle up here with 1 bullet. I kinda wanted to use that. But yeah, that one just ran in zigzags, and the wolves just ran into the forest, so I sadly couldn't get off another shot. Now we're going to be ending on a little smaller mule deer than, maybe if we started with the 190, but that's okay. There's going to be plenty more hunts on Nontypical trails in my life till I finish the Hunter Scroll series. Now we are going to be in today's episode on rank 2235, which means we've climbed 8 ranks, which is a little lower than usual, so I do apologize for that. But we're also ending on 22,897 hunter score, which means getting 68 score, so not too bad in that regard. But yeah, overall, I think pretty successful and a few decent mule deer. Sadly, not the non-typical just yet, but I hope that one will follow soon. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye bye.